So, good afternoon. Now I am going to take about on the topics of the treatment of the water for domestic purposes, that is the municipal water treatments. So, now we are going to see about on the topics of the municipal water treatment solutions, that is the water treatment for domestic purposes. The water obtained from natural sources like rivers, lakes and ponds will have the impurities. Water for drinking and other domestic uses should be free from diseases and producing bacteria, chemicals or other substance. Hence, water is treated before using for drinking or other domestic purpose. There are mainly two stages involved in water treatment samples for domestic purpose. First one is removal of suspended impurities, disinfections or sterilizations. The various stages of water treatment are as follows. So first one is screening. The process of removing floating matter from the water is known as screening. In this process, the water is passed through a screen having large number of holes which retain the floating matter and allows the water to pass it. So this is the reactions which has been aerated. Next one is aeration. The process of mixing water with air is known as aerations. The main purposes of aeration is to remove gases like CO2, H2S and other volatile impurities causing bad taste and odor to water. To remove ferrous and manganese salts as insoluble ferric and magnetic salt. Next one is the sedimentations. This is the process of removing big sized suspensed solid particles from water. The principle involved is a slow down from the flow of water so that substance held up by the turbulence of fast moving water can fall gravity to the bottom of the tank when water flow is stilled. In this process, the water is stored in huge tank for several hours. 70% of solid particles settle down due to the force of gravity. Periodically, the accumulation of the debris is scraped away and the floating impurities are continuously cleaned using screens, bar screens, band and drum screens and micro standards. So next one is the coagulations. Finally, the divided clay silica particles do not settle down easily and hence cannot be removed by sedimentation. This is the process of removal of suspended colloidal impurities by using coagulant like alum, ferrous sulfate, etc. So when a coagulant is added to a water, flow formation takes place due to hydroxide, that is aluminum hydroxide formation, which can gather tiny particles together to form bigger particles and settle down quickly. So that is the reactions which have been shown that aluminum sulfates with the 6 water molecules and removes the formation to form a sulfuric acid. Next one is the filtration. This process helps in removal of all colloidal and suspended impurities not removed by the sedimentations. Usually the water is passed through the fillers or suitable porous materials so as to remove the suspended impurities and some microorganisms. So by using this organism we are sedimenting the sterilization of water. Here the sterilization process is shown in the diagram, which is the basic formations to form a settlements of the water. Next one is the disinfections. The process of destroying, killing the diseases, producing bacteria, microorganisms, etc. from the water and making it safe is called as a disinfections. And the boiling type of water or 10 to 15 minutes boiled, all the diseases producing bacteria are killed and water becomes safe for use. So next last the process it should have the bleaching powder. It is used to purify the drinking water from microorganisms. The purification process is achieved by dissolving 1 kilogram of bleaching powder in 1000 kiloliters of water. The dissolved water solution is left undisturbed for many hours when bleaching powder is mixed with the water. The results of the chemical reaction produces a powerful germicides called hypochlorous acids. The presence of chlorine in the bleaching powder produces disinfection actions, kill germs and purifies the drinking water effectively. So calcium oxides Cl2 plus H2O gives calcium oxide plus Cl2, and the water impurities plus Cl2 HCl gives HOCl. HOCl plus germ gives germ circle, and the water should be purified. This is the process how the water treatment is used for the drinking purpose, and this is the final process to give a water purified. Thank you.